So y'all, somebody is lying.
No, the lies.
Yep. Somebody got a lot of damn
Man, you
nerve.
don't get out here with all that.
And somebody is still in denial about their part in an ambush that took place at their damn house. Get in here, y'all. Let's talk about the Belle Collective. All right. All right. Listen. Peace, cousins. Your cousin Reebell, aka The Voice. And I have an opinion about everything, child. Everything. Yep. And this is Reebell Radio presents the reality recap. Yep. It's your weekly dose of reality TV, pop culture, entertainment news, advice, and hot topics. Okay, so for tonight's reality recap, I'm on the Belle Collective Season 7, Episode 2, and we'll get into that in just a sec. But in the meantime, smash that like button and subscribe with the bells so you don't miss none of my commentary on this and other reality shows and situations. All right? All right, so bust it. So y'all, okay, real quick before I get into this recap, I just want to say, sorry I'm doing this so late. I have been under the weather. I don't know what is going on. Something is going on. Something's going around. I've been under the weather for the past like just about week. And I was trying to get this review done, so many other reviews done, but I did not have the strength or the voice to even get it done. So I just thank y'all for, bearing with me. I know this is late, but better late than never. Let me just get it done. And then secondly, I want to just thank all of my new subscribers. Y'all are so delicious. I just thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for joining. Thank y'all so much for supporting the page, my channel. I really appreciate it. So let's get into this review. So what I'm going to do is I'm jumping in on episode 2 because I wasn't really sure if I was going to do this season of the Belle Collective. I did watch last season kind of half-assed, a little bit in and out. I was around. I ain't have nothing to do. I wasn't really into it, right? But I'm going to give this a go this season, okay? So I'm just gonna give because I missed episode 1. I'm just gonna give a couple of statements about episode 1 in 30 seconds, and then we're gonna move on to episode 2. So this is just 30 seconds, no elaboration, just some things that I noticed when I was watching episode 1. Okay, let's do this real quick. So Letitia, first of all, congratulations on that show, but girl, it needs a little work. Okay, but nevertheless, happy off to you because you are getting it done. You're doing a lot of things. Okay, Marie's husband Cedric got some damn nerve with his dusty ass. Okay, after you said you want your family back. You said that. You said that. And you messing around with the ex-girlfriend and God knows who else. This is a damn shame. Like Carrie said, that thing's single. That thing's single. That's what Carrie said. Okay, and Carrie, you should have had your party at that first venue because that venue you chose looked like a damn trap house, girl. Sorry. It's no shade. And the poetry vibe wasn't really given. I would have been a little bit mad if I got all dressed up and themed out for that, and then it was giving that. Okay, ciao, bye. Okay, Glenn and Letitia's therapy session was very telling. While I definitely can appreciate his traditional values, girl, you in danger, girl. I don't know. It's something weird. It's something strange about this thing. Now it seems like it's not really about the value of wanting his wife at home. It's like him not wanting his wife to do well, so she won't leave him. What? Glenn, what? He's projecting his insecurities on her. That's a red flag for me. So who gonna tell him? Y'all? I'm just gonna mind my business. Selena looks absolutely fabulous. I love cousin Selena. She's such a beautiful lady. She is so beautiful. And even though Mike wrote her that poem, I still got my eye on him. I do. I'm watching you, Mike. Nice words, Glenn, at the the snap thing. And I love that he said he was gonna tear down that 50-foot wall that Letitia had around her heart, one brick at a time, and he ain't gonna stop till he gets his wife back. I thought that was dope. Now I think he's full of shit. I think he's bullshit, but I hope he's not. And because I'm all for keeping families and marriages together. I'm married myself. I've been married for what, 13 years, 14 years now. So I'm all for the family. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see how that goes. So that's it. Okay, moving on to episode 2. Moving on. Okay. So episode 2, it starts off with us resuming that long pause that Letitia gave after Glenn poured his heart out in that poem and asked her if she still loved him. And I was like, now girl, Now I get that she's on the fence about, the fuckery that happened at the party and just in general between him and that girl, the DM situation. That was a whole mess, right? Um, Sidebar, do we know how, like I said, I was in and out of last season. Do we know? I know there was a big thing and the girl was like, oh, he was in my DMs and all that. Now, was it true? Did we find out it was true? And how far did it go? Was it just DMs? Did he end up because I remember him saying, I ain't take nothing home. So I think, is that where it left off? Because I don't do like no backstory research on these people. I really don't. It ain't that damn serious. I don't know if in real life it was really something else. I really don't know. But do we know how far that went? Let me know down in the comments. Okay. But girl, I just feel like Letitia should have smiled and just said yes. Like, what was the pause about? The pause, it was taken like he took that as disrespect, and he's a man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people around, and I just feel like that's not gonna carry well with a dude like that. I'm just saying. I mean, I understand she has her reasons for doing it, but it ain't gonna go. It ain't gonna go well doing stuff like that with a dude like that. Just not. And she said, he put her on a spot in front of all those people, but all them people know that Letitia is in love with him. Like, girl, they know you love him, or else you wouldn't even be with him. Like, he wouldn't even be there, right? So please, like, stop the cap. Okay, please stop the cap. Your pause put him on Front Street more than the poem did. Like, I'm just saying the dude is trying. Damn, you know what I'm saying? I know he ain't shit, and he's presented as not being shit. But if you gonna be with him, if you gonna give him another chance, then you gotta be in. You can't be one toe in, but you giving him another chance, but you got one toe in. Put your damn foot in the water and give the nigga another chance. Let's just do it. Acknowledge the damn effort. I'm just saying, y'all. Let me cook. And what's crazy about it is, she fronted in front of all the people. Like, I ain't saying I don't want to, I don't want to be telling my business in front of people, and I don't know where I stand, all of this stuff. But then she walks up to him and says, I see you, I appreciate you, I appreciate what you're doing. So that was mixed. And so I understand why he called her the queen of mixed signals. I totally get that, right? Because those were two opposing actions. It's like she's just so worried about what everybody thinks, but it's like what they think is what they think. If they think you stupid, they think you still with the dude. So what what is a yes, I love you gonna hurt? What is that gonna hurt? Just we all know that you do, or else you wouldn't be with him, right? Okay. And then comes Letitia's friend Shantae. And I'm like, girl, you doing too much. You doing too much. I understand what her role. The producers probably got her up in there, told her, okay, you gonna be the one kicking up dust, when Letitia won't, because Letitia supposed to be too classy for all of this or whatever. But I think they brought her in to kind of go at Latrice, but listen, Shantae, you coming in hot, boo. You coming in hot, okay? Calm your ass down. We got the whole season. Okay, we got the whole season. So you just calm your ass down. She tried to gather Latrice, right? She was like, are you gonna apologize and this and that and all the other. Latrice was like, let me stop you in your tracks, honey. You her friend. So you don't got nothing to say to me. Don't talk to me. In fact, you need permission just to even speak to me. I said, oh, okay. Okay. I know that's right. I know that's right because if I was Latrice, and I feel what Shantae was saying. Are you going to apologize? I feel like Latrice is still in denial about the shit that took place at her house. She's still not taking no kind of accountability for that girl reading that stupid ass comment, and then the other girl busting up saying, "Oh yeah, he was in my DM." Like, girl, you knew that was gonna happen. You knew that was gonna happen. Please.
Man, you don't get out here with all that.
Latrice, you knew that was gonna happen. I'm sorry. You could sit on your high horse all damn day, but you knew that was gonna happen. I think anyway. That's what I think. Okay. And listen, y'all, I have a confession. I just don't understand why Latrice not taking accountability for what happened at her house and all the things that went down with Glenn and the other girl and Letitia. But I kind of like her. She's given like she really gives that Belle thing that the show is supposed to be about. Like she's like a ghetto Whitley Gilbert vibe type thing. I kind of like her. I like her like uppity, like don't talk to me. Who you think you're like? I kind of like it. Like for the show. I wouldn't be around no chick like that, but for the show, I'm kind of I think it's entertaining. Um, so then Letitia has a scene where with Shantae where she checked her. I want to say chin check, but she ain't chin checked her. She just kind of told her, a little bit. She kind of called her out. She said, you stepping out of line, just speaking to Latrice like that, the party that just made, she's like, it made me look like I put you up to it, and it made me look like I can't speak for myself, and it made me look like I'm a coward. And I totally agree. And my thing is to Shantae, it's like if you're my friend, my good friend, if we haven't discussed, you know what I'm saying? We discuss things like that. If we haven't discussed you jumping out, don't just jump off the damn bridge and be talking. You know what I'm saying? Don't be giving away like nothing. Just keep your damn mouth shut. If I keep my mouth shut, you keep your mouth shut. Like she just going rogue on the situation like a loose damn cannon. So I'm glad Letitia kind of checked her. But the look that Shantae gave Letitia was like, girl, don't make me go off on your ass too. Now, y'all, I'm just saying, we all gonna have to watch that girl Shantae. We gonna have to watch her, child. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You have to watch her ass. So then Latrice meets up with Selena and Amanda. And that's the one who, put Glenn on blast for being in her DMs and vice versa, whatever the hell they had going on. But meaning Latrice, she said her husband took a trip to Colombia. I was like, girl, who gonna tell her? Who gonna tell her? All right, I'm gonna leave that alone. And she told them that Letitia has been contacting some of her Latrice's ex-employees, I guess to get some dirt on her or whatever. And she said she's not going to her Friendsgiving and because it's fake and phony. The invitation itself is fake and phony because she's hearing that Letitia is going, behind her back, smiling in her face, but going behind her back, trying to dig up dirt on her. And she said that Letitia was this is what I thought was crazy. She said Letitia is the devil. Now, this show is 7 seasons deep, right? Now, I just started watching last season, so I don't know if that's the truth. Is Letitia, y'all tell me down in the comments, am I late to this? Because I'm late to this. Is Letitia evil? Because she gives off that she's like a nice person. But Latrice said that she, she's fake and phony and she plays one thing, but then behind your back, she just be gathering stuff and doing all kind of sneaky, crazy stuff. Is that true, y'all? I don't, child. I was like, oh, not the devil, child. Okay. So then Letitia had her Friendsgiving and Latrice sent some fake ass flowers as a sign of Letitia's fake actions. I thought that was funny. She sent fake flowers. And then Matt and Glenn meet up to play some ball, right? Sidebar, I love watching men in their 40s and 50s being active and playing basketball and, being able to move around and be agile and flexible and stuff. I think that's dope when Black men, take care of themselves. I love to see that. So Glenn tells Matt that him and Letitia, they're not intimate and he's not sure where he stands with her, despite him putting in the work and, trying to fight for their marriage. And they pointed out how, men have to have a village. And I thought that was a great point to make because I totally agree. We as women, we have our friends and people and therapists, whatever that we talk to get, to work through these things. And men, they need the same. And I think men are just coming around. Most men anyway are just coming around to the idea that they definitely need to talk to somebody when they're having issues, especially in their marriage. You reach out to other married men that are, in good, stable, situations. So I'm glad to see him talking to Matt because Matt and Carrie, they got a good little situation going on. So I like their marriage dynamic. And so it's good to, I just agree that when you need to have, men should always have like another brother that they can like talk to and lean on, and get advice from, when they're not sure what moves to make, in their marriage, and even in their lives, period. I just think that's really important. So it was good to see the two brothers, sharing, and Matt told him, we in this together. And I just like that whole, brother lean on me vibe. I like that. I love to see that. So anyway, the ladies show up for Selena's 50th birthday party. She's having a fit and she looks fantastic. I mean, Selena, just so y'all know, she might be my favorite character on the show. Well, actually, to be honest, Latrice kind of is like low key because I just like her, ghetto Whitley Gilbert vibe. But honestly, Selena, I just love her. I love her personality. She's just a beautiful woman. Face card 10, body 10, personality 10, kindness 10. It's all there. It's like she's that girl to me. I like her. So everybody shows up, everybody's there. And Latrice was like, I'm here and I know Letitia and Shantae gonna be here, but I'm gonna pay them dust. Yep, she did that. And then Glenn came in and he nodded at Latrice and Latrice threw up the peace sign. I thought that was hilarious how they, just cordially, I guess, acknowledging each other, knowing they both can't stand each other. That shit was funny. What else happened at the party? Selena, she looked fabulous in that dress. She was wearing that dress. I didn't really care for her hair, y'all. Didn't love her hair too. I love the bob that she had in the other scenes though, but I didn't really care for her hair in this scene. But nevertheless, she was wearing that dress and she looked absolutely beautiful. Um, so then Letitia shows up after Glenn, right? And she says she has some things to do, and I guess she didn't want to show up like as a couple together with them, which to me is so, girl. I'm gonna have my say about that in just a sec. Um, Once she sees Glenn inside the party, right? He asked her, "Are you good?" And she says, "Yeah, I'm good." And they're close, face to face. Right there, it's an intimate setting. And then he tried to give her a kiss. He tried to kiss her, and girl, she did the lean back, a lean back, a lean back, a lean back. I was like, first of all, shout out to Fat Joe and the whole BX. Shout out to Fat Joe and the whole BX. Those are my people. Um, but no, but she said, Letitia was like, I'm not in the kiss. She moved back from him kissing her. And she said, we're not in a kissing space. And, I don't want all these people in our business and I don't want to look awkward. And I'm like, girl, you just made it awkward. See the things that it's just so funny. She says one thing, but her actions put her in the space that she says that she doesn't want to be in. She don't want to be on Front Street, but she makes a big pause when instead of just saying, yes, I love you, just to keep it moving and keep everybody just, she freezes and everybody's looking at her and like, you put yourself on Front Street when she did that at the set, at the 90s party, the Love Jones party. And then here she's like, I don't want to look awkward, but it looks awkward when your husband goes to give you a little peck on the lips. And it wasn't like he was going to try to slob her down. It was just like a little peck. You know what I'm saying? Just a little peck. Child. I understand. Y'all not gonna like this. I'm sorry, y'all not gonna like this. She's not gonna like this, but I just gotta bring out the skibbity paps on her. Cause I'm like, girl, this is the wrong move. No, Letitia. It's the wrong move. Now I get what she's saying, well, we not in that space or whatever, but y'all in a space though, right? Y'all still in a space. She's so concerned about what other people are thinking about her. But girl, you still with him. So if you with him, then they're talking. It makes you look even more crazy for you to stay with him, but then try to pretend like, oh, I don't know what to do. I'm not sure how I want to rock with this. That's even, child. Not to say she can't have her feelings. I'm just saying that's childish. It's like, who is advising this girl? Who's advising her on men and marriage? That's all I want to know. And Glenn, I'm not saying, like I said, I think he full of shit. I hate that he was in that girl's DM or whatever they was doing. He just looked like the type of dude that would just be kind of out there, right? And so I'm not like, it's not like I'm taking his side or nothing like that, but it's just that if my thing is, when you decide, if you decide, okay, I'm gonna give this another shot, like I said earlier, you don't do that and then still continue to crucify the person. If you're gonna get with it, get with it. If you're not gonna get with it, then separate, do what you need to do. But she's doing, like, she's trying to play both sides, and it's making her look crazy to me. um that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because Glenn was sipping. He's sipping on the stuff, and you know how that is. If you sipping, and you at a party, the music, the vibe, the lights are low. He sees her. She's looking good. She know he's attractive to her in her eyes and everything. So he just wanted a little peck, and like I said, it wasn't like he wanted to just be all crazy with it. He was just gonna give her. She could have just gave him a little peck and just kept it moving. Just kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like the rejection, the constant rejection that it's gonna put him right back in somebody's damn DM. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Letitia girl. You better get that together. Figure out what you want to do, because you ain't gonna win like this. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna win like this. Then the people really gonna be talking about your ass. You worried about that now? They really gonna be talking about you. So, my God, today. That's all I'm saying. Who is advising this lady? So anyway, Mike presents that we're at Selena's 50th party. Mike presents Selena with a gift of and some kind words, and I think the gift was he said this was the little gift. He had something bigger for her, but the little gift was a Tiffany's necklace. And I was like, okay, Mike, okay, that was nice. That was nice. That because those, I think those cost about 1,200, 1,500 for the Tiffany's. I love Tiffany's, by the way. It's something about that blue bag. It just never gets old. It's so classy. It's so beautiful. I just love to see gifts from Tiffany's. It's really nice. So she said, he's not really that romantic, but he's doing a lot better. And I'm happy for her. I'm happy that he is doing better. But my thing is, that's not the issue that I see with him for her. But okay, cousin Selena, you like it, I love it. You like it, I love it. She said they're getting married in April of this year, and that's coming up. Where we at in March? This is February. So in a couple of months, I hope that's still happening. I don't know. Like I said, I don't do no background checks on none of these people, so I don't know what's going on with anybody. But hopefully she's planning her wedding and getting ready for April. What did she say? April 4th, I think. But I'm telling you, I'm rooting for them, but I'm watching you, Mike. I'm watching you. I got my eyes on you, brother. You better do our cousin Selena right, all right? All right. Good luck, girl. So then Selena takes the girls outside, and once they're outside, she says, well, for my 50th birthday party, for my 50th birthday, the gift that I want from everybody is for everybody to just get along. And I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Now, these ladies ain't getting along. And Latrice and Letitia are not about to get along. They're not about to get along. So Selena's like, everybody just talk it out, say what's on your mind, and let's move on. So then Letitia starts by saying, first of all, Latrice, I want to let you know I did not send Shantae, to go with you at Carrie's party. I did not ask her to do that. She was out of pocket. I don't do stuff like that. And then no, sidebar. Do y'all think she asked Ashante, not Ashante. Do y'all think she asked Shantae to do that? And I'm like, I don't think she did, because if she did ask her to do that, why would I'm sorry, y'all. Just a corner, baby. Only a corner. That's my son, y'all. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. My son is in here asking for something. So I want to believe that she didn't ask her to do that, because I'm like, otherwise, why would they have had that conversation in the office, right? And And Shantae does seem like a loose cannon, that would, step up and do something like that. And then I think maybe production told her to do it maybe behind Letitia's back. Maybe they told Shantae, you could earn that crawfish or whatever piece they do for the show. You could earn that crawfish, girl, but I need you to, when they at the party, you go at Latrice. That's what I think they told her. That's what I think they told her. And she went ahead and set it off. But Latrice said, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. I don't believe it. She said, first of all, you fake, you phony. You contacted my ex-employee talking about Josh. And of course, Letitia denies it. She's like, girl, I don't know.
No, the lies.
Somebody lying, y'all. Somebody lying. Somebody get Josh on the damn phone ASAP. ASAP. Because somebody is lying. They are both saying the complete opposite things. You contacted my ex-employees. Letitia's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Somebody is lying, y'all. So I want to know, because she's denying it, she's confirming it. So Letitia was like, well, why would I contact your employee? Why would I contact anybody that you did? And Letitia said, because you did, bitch. I said, oh, girl, you on demon time. Latrice is on demon time, and it was on from there. It was on and popping from there. Like I said, I'm just stepping into this. Is Latrice about that life? Because the way she just like all that Southern Belle stuff went out the window. She looked like she was finna rip that wig off and go in. But that was the end of the episode. So that's how it ended. So yeah, so that's it. So listen, so let's jump down in the comments, y'all, okay? And let me know what you think. So let's talk about this. Is Letitia handling this situation with Glendale right? And there's no right or wrong. It's subjective. But what do y'all think about the way she's handling it? Is she doing the right thing? The rejection of him here, there, out in public in front of everybody. Should she be doing it that way? Or, the mixed messages, the mixed signals? What y'all think about that? And do y'all think Letitia contacted Latrice's ex-employees? Because I'm telling y'all, somebody is lying. Somebody's lying. And if they got to scrapping, who y'all think would win? I think between Latrice and Letitia. Honestly, I think Latrice would tear Letitia's ass up, to be honest. Because she just, I don't know. I don't know her, y'all. Y'all got to tell, like I said, was she in the last 6-7 seasons? Was she in the last 6 seasons? And what is she really like? Was she like this the whole time? I don't know, child. And I ain't got time to go back to be catching up in those damn 6 seasons. That's too damn much. But not that I want to see them fight. I was just asking, just for fun. And what do y'all think Latrice's husband was doing in Colombia? We're going to leave that alone. Okay. All right. Listen. So again, cousins, it's your cousin Reebell, aka The Voice. Go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe and share the video. If you have other people that you watch the Belle Collective with, go ahead and share the video and y'all continue the conversation. But let's definitely do this again. And once again, thank you to all of my new subscribers. I really love y'all so much. Thank y'all for the support. I really appreciate it. Keep the comments going. I answer all the comments. I really love the back and forth and to see what y'all think about, what I'm saying and what y'all think. I just love it. So keep it coming. And again, thank y'all so much for supporting my channel. So let's do this again. And if there's any other show that y'all want me to do reviews for, let me know down in the comments. All right. Peace.